Hi, welcome to Gammy's Gone Crazy. This vlog is going to be about my journey with my dental issues. Let me start out by saying that growing up, I grew up with a single mom. She wasn't single, technically. My father walked out on her when I was like 8 years old. So she was a single mom after that and raised 4 children. And keeping up with your teeth was not a priority in our home. Yes, we had toothbrushes. Yes, we had toothpaste. But I don't recall my mother pressing the issue of brushing your teeth regularly. Flossing was that was never even spoken of in my household. And therefore, and my mother had dentures. So maybe that had something to do with it. Anyways, I have bad teeth. Did not take care of my teeth most of my life. All of my life, I should say. And you pay for that. And I've had teeth worked on through my years and had 4 root canals. And every one of those root canals ended up being an extraction. The root canal did not take, for whatever reason. So over the years, and lots of cavities, lots of fillings, whatever. Anyway, I literally ended up at this point in my life with 3 teeth missing on my bottom and 1 tooth missing on the top. 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. Finally, got around to deciding it's time to do something. I can't do this anymore. I was literally chewing only on this side. There was not enough teeth over here to chew. So chew, always on this side. And I felt like my cheek was literally starting to sink in. I can't now because I have things in there now. But anyway, let me fast forward. So I started going to different dentists and having them give me quotes. So I go to the first dentist, very beautiful place, 5-star rating, just, very upscale place. After x-rays and la-da-da, I'm told, are you ready for this? So they gave me a price just for the bottom. The work they wanted to do on the bottom was going to be $16,000. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't have dental insurance, by the way. So then I went to a second place, and they did the whole same thing, whole rigmarole. Did more x-rays, even though I had x-rays already in my hand. They just wanted their own. And they gave me a price of, so maybe I'm giving you the wrong numbers. I think it was 10 grand. I'm sorry, it was 10 grand for the bottom. And then the second place I went to, I don't know where I'm getting 16,000. Anyways, went to the second place, and they, for my whole mouth, I needed 2 caps for a bridge. I needed a partial. I think they quoted me almost 7 grand. That's a lot better than just 10 grand for the bottom. Then I go to Aspen. Now, this is why I'm making this video, because I did research on a lot of places, Aspen being one of them, because Aspen was so easy to get in, and I just saw a lot of videos and reviews giving Aspen really low grades. Not a lot of good. Every now and then you get a good review, but most of it was not good stuff. So I decided, well, I got to try it out. I don't have any money. I got to do what I have to do. So I go to Aspen, and they quoted me just over 5 grand for everything. Now, this is what I have to say. They did their own x-rays also. So now I've got 3 sets of x-rays and all this, rigmarole I go through. And the dentist comes in, Aspen. Now from here on out, it's all Aspen. And he says, so we can go in. All 3 places said that one of the teeth up here needed to be pulled because I had the 2 teeth missing here. All the chomping that I did do, this tooth, one of the 2 teeth up here, had migrated down and was hanging lower than the other teeth. And that tooth had to be pulled, and all 3 dentists agreed on that one, that this tooth, the first thing that needed to be done was a tooth up here needed to be pulled. He said once we pull that tooth, 6 weeks, and then we can start doing the work on fitting you for a partial for the bottom. After the partial is fitted, then we will do the work on putting 2 crowns on either tooth here between the 2 teeth that are missing, and then we'll come back and fit you and do the fitting for a bridge, and then you come back and get the bridge and you're all set to go. And I said, now wait a minute, because the last place told me that I had cavities and you'd have to do the cavities too first. And he said, and mind you, the x-rays are right in front of us, and he's going, cavities? And I said, yeah, they said I had 2 cavities on top and 2 cavities on bottom. And he goes, and he's looking at the x-rays, he goes, well, I'd like to know where they are. You don't have any cavities. Now, he could have said, oh yeah, you do, because that's more money in his pocket, but he didn't. So that impressed me, that he said, no, you don't have any cavities, you're fine to go. I'm going to talk weird because I just got done with the dentist and I've got a lot going on in here right now. So I signed up for Care Credit, which is a credit card that is 0 interest if you pay it off in 12 months. And it's for medical things, anything medical, even anything. So I signed up for that. And I made my first appointment, which was almost 2 months ago, back in July. We're now in September, the end of September. And I had the tooth pulled. Now, that appointment, I was in and out of that place probably in 40 minutes tops. Numbing, tooth pulled, out the door, no complaints, none whatsoever. And I must say that they treat you very well at Aspen, or at least they're treating me very well at Aspen. I mean, from the front receptionist to the hygienist to the dentist there, so far have been great. There's a little glitch though. Hold on. I'll get to that. So after the tooth gets pulled, I have to wait 6 full weeks, go back. This was, now we're going on a week ago. Yeah, because it's been 1 week. I go in for my partial. Now I'm wearing a partial. 2 teeth here. It's no metal. It's all resin. I don't know what it is. Silicone. Synthetic something. And they fit me for that. Because I'd gone back a week before that. I'm sorry. A week before that, and they did all these measurements for the partial. I'm getting out of myself. Now, they don't do the stuff that you bite into and you leave a template. They have this little wand, and they go, and it goes up on the screen, and they just measure everything with this little computerized thing. Better for me that I don't have to bite into this crap and hold it in my mouth for 20 minutes. So then I went back last week, and they had it already made. Fit me in, puts it in, doesn't fit. They grind it down, try to refit it. They try to refit it like 4 times. At that point, I was like, okay, I think it fits, feels okay. He said, listen, it's never going to be perfect. It's not your real teeth. You got a prosthetic in there. I can't even say that word right now. Got this thing in my mouth. He said, and be prepared that you're going to have a little sore spots because your mouth is getting used to this. Okay. So that was on a week ago Wednesday. And It was last Wednesday. Today is Monday. So it was Wednesday of last week. I wear it the rest of that day, and I wear it going into Thursday, and I can't take the pain. The pain was so horrendous. I mean, I couldn't even talk. I couldn't chew. I certainly couldn't eat. The side of my mouth was killing me over here. My tongue was, it was hurting my tongue, everything. Call them. They said, take it out. Don't wear it. We'll see you Monday morning, and we'll readjust it again. So I didn't wear it the rest of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yesterday, and today. I go in. Now today my appointment was already made to be fitted for my bridge and to have the 2 crowns put in. So she works on this partial quite a bit. She files and readjusts and lines it. And right now it's 96% perfect. There's still a little thing going over on this side, but it's not painful. It just feels like it's not sinking down enough. But no pain. So that's good. And then they went ahead and did the 2 crowns. And then I go back on the 11th of October, or maybe sooner if they get it done sooner, for the bridge to be put in. So they did the measurement with the little wand. I was in there for maybe 2 hours with the whole work, having the crowns put in and all this. Perfect. I have no complaints. Honestly, they have treated me very well. They've been very professional. Except for this one little glitch. So when I was leaving the office last Wednesday with my partial, they give you a goodie bag. They give you a bag with your little denture cup. I can't believe I've got a denture cup now, but I am 64. Adhesive stuff if you want to use adhesive on it. I don't think I ever will. And denture cleaning stuff, and a brush, and a little goodie bag. On my way home, I'm at a stoplight, and thank God I didn't get all the way home because, it's a good 25 minutes away from my house. I opened the bag just to check it out, and I pick up the denture cup, and I hear chick inside. I'm like, what the heck? I open up, full set of dentures, upper and lower, in my cup. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I turned around and drove all the way back, and I was very discreet. I kept it in the bag. I walk into the office. I go to the receptions. I bring the bag, because the counter's like here. I bring the bag over the counter and open it up and take the thing out to show the receptionist. And I go, yeah, this isn't right. And I open it up, and she's looking at me with this blank stare. And I go, these aren't mine. And she's still blank staring at me because she's not putting 2 and 2 together. And I go, I was just here, and I was sent home with somebody else's dentures in my goodie bag. And instead of saying, oh my gosh, or having some kind of reaction, I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting, having a hard time talking, a bigger reaction. But she just simply took it and said, thank you, I'll get you a new cup. Leaves. She's out there for a little while, because I'm sure they're like, oh, comes back stoic, hands me the cup and says, there you go. And I was like, okay. So I went home, and they always ask, how was your visit? I put the whole scenario in my how was your visit question, and saying that I guess I expected a bigger reaction or an apology. She might have said, I'm sorry, I don't know, it was off the cuff, it was not a big thing. That bothered me. How is it possible that I left that place with my goodie bag with somebody else's dentures? So that was a red flag for me. But today's visit went well. Like I said, she had a lot of work to do. I was there for quite a while with her working on my partial. And this is going to be strange for me because I'm so used to chewing on this side that I have to retrain my brain to start chewing equally. Now, until I go and get these are just temporary crowns. When I go back for the bridge to be fitted in, they'll put in permanent crowns. So she said, be careful, really don't chew a lot on this side. Be very careful with that, so I will. But Aspen, as of yet, this is my review on Aspen Dental, is that as of now, other than that little weird thing with sending me home with somebody else's dentures, which some people would say that's not a little thing, that's a big thing. Thank God you found it, because somebody in that office was without dentures. I have been treated very well, and we'll see down the line. I will update you. I'll come back on once I get my bridge and let you know how that's going, and see how this is like when I go back. They'll probably readjust this a little bit more, because it just feels like it's not sitting deep enough. I don't know. Anyway, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. Growing out my hair, as you see, and it's driving me crazy. This is where I usually just go chop it. I can't do it, but I have been encouraged to just keep doing it and see what happens. We'll see how it looks grown out. But this is the growing out stage, and I'm trying to find different ways to pull it back, because I want this to grow out too, and this is taking its own sweet time, so we'll see what happens. Okay, kept you long enough. I'll be back again with another update. God bless.